Aloha Everything by Kaylin Malia George, illustrated by Mei Wei. In the hush of the night, with the moon still aglow, a small baby was born where the koa trees grow, where lehua blooms bright, where the mo'o give chase, where the ocean spray's kiss meets the sky's close embrace. With her curls kapa soft, breath like breadfruit so sweet, this dear child evermore share the island's heartbeat. And with time as she grew, both in mind and in heart, like the honu so swift, like the he'e so smart. Yes, her spirit was fierce, every tide she would brave, with kukui nut eyes, keen to follow each wave. She was special indeed, but the island still knew there was much to be learned by that little girl too. While the mele rang proud, while the pahu drums rolled, men and women stepped forth, watched their stories unfold. They breathed life to the tales with each step and each song, generations of lore that the hula kept strong. And the girl, she beheld a tradition so true. From the hula she learned, from the hula she grew. What did hula teach her? First, she learned that the land formed where flames tempered to stone, that the wind, wings, and waves all bore life to be sown. Humble seeds burst to blooms, rocky eroded to sand, and a world born ablaze turned to lush wonderland. Now all creatures they roam, those that swim or that fly, from the mountains to seas, or Mauka to Makai. To the wings of a hawk, the young child held on tight, as they swept through the air and they soared into flight. From her perch in the clouds, she watched all that had been, while the islands exhaled, breathing out, breathing in. Then said Io to child, to our Aina be just. When we care for our earth, then our earth cares for us. What did hula teach her? Then she learned of the treks and the mighty canoe, how her ancestors once sailed to islands brand new. Off to voyage the seas, held from places afar. They were masters of winds, they remembered each star. Of those journeys they found where the waves towered high, and explored lands unknown with the bold battle cry. All the aunties crowd round to talk story and share, while they work through the day and craft kapa with care. They pound cloth from the bark of the mulberry tree, lace together the lei like the stories they weave. Then said Tutu to child, to Ohana hold fast, pay respect to your kin, both those here and those past. What did hula teach her? Last, she learned of the lore filled with heroes abound, and the trials they faced and the adventures they found. There was action, romance in these great tales of old, kept as records preserved, to be lovingly told. Like from Kalo till Sprout, they grow strong from the root, then each time they're passed down, they branch out, they bear fruit. When the girl's dance was Pa'u, she saw something quite strange. Right before her own eyes, she watched Mele leaves change. Yes, they twisted, transformed to a beautiful she, and a figure so fair bounded down from the tree. Then said Laka to child, tell the Ka'o with pride, on these islands we live, with our lore by our side. From courageous young girl to Wa'aine all grown, she had kept in her soul the heartbeat of her home. She discovered anew something deep in her core, a great love for the land and the people and lore. Give aloha to all, fill your heart through and through. That's what hula taught her. What did hula teach you? I hope you enjoyed today's story time. If you like the book, don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe button below. And as always, thank you for reading with me, and we'll see you at our next story time.